Sup bitches, it's Gin and Tonic coming to you from the Garage Mahal, posing for the Model Drawing Collective. And I'm excited to finally get the chance to tell you 5 things that I have learned over my career as a figure model. Figure modeling, aka holding still and naked for strangers, is one of my favorite jobs. I absolutely love it. It's so fun to get to be a part of the creative process. A lot of my fellow traveling models don't really like it so much. Doesn't pay nearly as much, and the truth is, it kind of fucking hurts. But you know models, fucking divas. But I fucking love it, and honestly in my life, when I'm figure modeling, it's probably like the only time that I'm holding still. So for me, it's kind of like a physical as well as a mental challenge. I've been so lucky to pose for dozens of groups here in LA, which is a lot of really amazing people and artists. Not to brag, but I've actually posed for at least two of the animators from Rick and Morty. One of those animators even came to my house to draw me. So yeah, am I the inspiration for Tiny Rick? You fucking know it, dog! And what I really love is that every group kind of has a different vibe to it. You know, every group is different. You get like your fine art groups that are all classical music and they're purely nude posing. Very precise. Fine artists are very exact in their drawing. Oh, is that some cellulite? Let me just shade that in there. No, you don't need to do that! It's so not necessary. Versus for animator groups, like this one is one of my favorite things to do. Because for animators, you modeling is more like a suggestion. They see you and they make you better. Your tits are bigger, your waist is longer, and your hair is so big. My hair is so big, make it huge, I love it. And they each have just such an awesome style, and it's so great to get to see yourself turned into an animated amazing. Plus, animators love costumes. And I have been known to dress up every now and then. Besides introducing me to some of absolutely the coolest fucking people you could ever meet, I have learned so much being a figure model, and I'm so excited to share with you my 5 life lessons as learned from figure modeling. First lesson is that time is completely relative, specifically to how painful the pose you're holding is. There's that kind of like a formula to how long time actually is. Time equals the pain of the pose over how good the music is minus how much sleep I'm running on, which usually is not enough. I have had some 5 minutes that have felt like a fucking eternity. Life lesson numero dos. You gotta fake it till you make it, bitches. A lot of people ask, like, how do you be a figure model? Like, how do you learn to figure model? You just fucking do it. One day I just met an artist and I lied and said that I had posed for another artist before, and then I went in and I held still for 1 to 20 minutes. To this day, I am learning. You just gotta go out and do it. Lesson number 3. If you're jamming. You gotta take life one step at a time. When I'm holding a pose, the only thing that I really specifically think of is to plan one pose ahead. If I start planning too many poses, I get confused. Plus, I never really know how exactly I'm gonna feel coming out of a pose. Maybe that leg is dead by then. Like I said, I'm making this shit up as I go. After I've gotten my next pose figured out, then my mind's free to go wherever the fuck it wants. And I mean literally, it will go wherever the fuck it wants. With a rebel yell, she cried, ma. Did I email Robert? I'll just compose that email 27 times now. Move, damn you. Move with my mind, magic. Oh my god, why is it so wet down? Is that pee? No one can tell you're shaking. Fuck, I'm hungry. Somebody give me some olives. I want all the salt. Salt. Oh my god, why are they talking about politics again? Step number 4. Life is about balance, yo. Is that a really weird way to say that? Balance. Distribute the pain evenly, you know? After you've been holding the same pose for 4 hours, looking slightly left, it leaves you feeling a little off kilter. I spend the next 4 days looking to the right just a little bit. So as I go along through posing the shorter poses, I really do try to balance out. Okay, this pose killed my left arm. How about my next pose? I killed my right arm. At least a million times I've had the thought in my head that I'm just gonna hold this pose until I die, and then everyone will just draw my corpse and bury me just like this, and I'll have the most beautiful artwork at my funeral. Final lesson number 5. It's all in your head, specifically referring to itches. Like when you have an itch, that's completely mental. There's nothing there. It's all in your mind. And I have had some legit itches, and I refuse to break pose to address it. Hasn't happened yet. which I believe is basically the definition of insanity, to just sit still and have a sincere itch you ignore. Madness, especially since most itches are either reoccurring or traveling. The traveling itches. No, where are you going? Don't go there. No, 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 no. Very proud though to say that I've always managed to just breathe through it. That is lesson most importante. And those are my 5 life lessons as learned from being a figure model. Also, as far as any posing tips you guys might be interested in addition to focusing on breathing in and out, it also helps to keep your abs engaged, keep your hips and shoulders facing different directions, point your toes, elongate your fingers, keep your eyes fixated in one spot, keep your hands visible, hide your tattoos, and when needed, imperceptibly shift your weight. Also very important to avoid caffeine, booze, and gassy foods prior. You think 20 minutes is a long time to sit still? Try sitting still for 20 minutes while holding in a fart. Remember our equation for time? Multiply all of that, just fart squared. While I've never broken a pose, I have once had a case of the hiccups, which luckily, general consensus is they were adorable, and I have fallen asleep a number of times while sitting up. It looks something like this, and it happens normally like right after lunch. And I did once, my big figure model fail to suppress a sneeze. And it just so happened that the sneeze occurred while posing for a rather somber kind of group. So we collectively pretended for the next 15 minutes that my tits and my legs and the first 3 rows of people weren't all covered in my snot and spit. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. You're so amazing. Huge shout out to the Model Drawing Collective. Thank you so much for letting me make this video with your group. You're so awesome. I absolutely love posing for you guys. Thanks so much for the artwork. You can see so much of it on my Instagram. Go follow me at all my links below. And by the way, check out these artists. Aren't they fucking awesome? How cute are they when they're drawing? Their little heads pop up and down like little bunnies. It's adorable. I love them and I love you. Thanks, bitches. Mwah. Peace. Sadly, all good things must come to an end, and this little badass must make his way down from the mountains into the Mediterranean coast of Spain. But I first...